morning, December 4th. Just out here with Percy. I'm not going very far, but look at how blue sky it is. That means it's really cold. I woke up and it was 16 degrees this morning. Just getting ready to go to the Christkindl Market downtown. And that's probably where we'll see you next. Good morning again. I have my hair slicked back because I'm just gonna put a big hat on my head, but I'm clean. So I have been sitting here this morning doing some shopping planning, and in the last couple days I've watched Molly from a Homespun house, and in a couple of the days she shows these cinnamon star little cookies. They're German cookies. She's in Leipzig. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but I had these on my list. Let me flip us around here. I have this Advent book I've had for a couple years now. In the last 2 years, this is just such a great book. I love it. We're German and Norwegian, and my mother's side was all German, and a lot of the cookies and things in this book are very similar to what I grew up with. So in 2023, I wrote down the cookies out of the book that I made, or just the items. There's more than cookies in this book. In 2024, I listed the cookies that I made, and I put the little tag, not tag, but ribbon, last year, cinnamon stars. I don't know how you say that. I'll have to ask my husband who speaks German, or my son who speaks German. Jim Sterne? Cinnamon stars. And so I probably shouldn't show the recipe, being a bad Vlogmas person here, but it's a unique recipe to me because it's egg whites, confectioner's sugar, cinnamon, ground almonds or almond flour, and then the icing is an egg white and confectioner's sugar. So I'm really excited to make those, and I have almost everything in the house to make them. Let me give you a close-up. And again, Molly has them in a little glass container. I love anything stars. I have a star on my Christmas tree. Here, I'll pan. I'm a star person. I love it. Percy, what are you doing? Anyways, so I've been thinking longer than this morning about the cookies I want to make, but I've pulled out my cookie baking books. I have this little cookie book that has lots of different cookies that you'll know from Christmas. I have this Christmas cookie book, which is by Lou Siebert Pappas. And I have it on swirled peanut butter bars. I have a little tag. I wonder why. That must have sounded good to me at the time. But really, this is my cookie mess of traditionals. I, a while ago, got binders, and I made a sweets binder, a main dishes, a side dish binder, and then I have tabs for basically cookies, cakes, bars, pies, desserts, and breakfast spreads in here. These are like my grandmother and my mother's handwriting in here. There's no way that I can put it all on cards in my handwriting in a box, since this is how I got my recipes. Usually emailed to me or texted to me from my mother or my mother-in-law. For example, I've got Grandma Boville's Fabulous Melissa's Cookies, and I love writing notes. This is when George was little. He did a cooking class, and this Italian biscotti is such a good recipe. So, here, this was an Epicurious recipe for biscotti. I said delicious, made for the neighbor's Christmas gift in Tacoma. I should have put the date. I'm trying to write in my books. I think it's really neat to write. But these are the cookies that we're talking about for this year. Oma's gonna come over, and Opa, and we're gonna pick some of these out. George told me he wanted to be here too for some cookie baking, so it might end up a little later in the season because he won't get home till the middle of December. But I've got our Mandelschnitzen, which is an almond kind of cookie that everyone likes. I'm gonna try this Hefekranz, which is a wreath bread. Again, remember last year, if you followed along, we did it in my bread machine, the dough. This rainbow sprinkle cookie, a couple years ago on Chelsea Chelsea Yarns, Christina, her Vlogmas, she was making these rainbow sprinkle cookies, and I fell in love with them, and they look so good on the plate, and they are so delicious. So I will be taking you along as I do some of my baking. But see, as you can see, I have one cookbook basically that I love, one baking book, and that's the Advent book. And these, honestly, I don't think, there's so many cookie recipes in here that I have my family recipes for, but they look pretty. And I always look through them every year. So that's the situation right now. I think I'm gonna start my baking probably this week maybe this weekend with the stars from the Advent book. We are shortly headed to pick up Oma and Opa, and then we're gonna go to the downtown market. But I wanted to show you what I got last year from the downtown market. These adorable little creatures. When I got them, I was like, oh, I don't know, I don't need anything, but I absolutely love these two. Now, right now, they're sitting in front of my glass bonsai. These are all glass beads that were wound. I think this is just such an art. But anyways, it's not Christmassy. So I don't think gnomes would be sitting in front of a bonsai. So maybe I will look for some sort of trees that can be behind them, and maybe I feel like I need a woman for this guy with the presents. I saved the tag, Nordic Dreams. It was handmade in Estonia. So I'm hoping that I can find I love the sheep, but maybe a little lady to go with the man. I don't know. We'll see what we find at the market. And maybe some sort of, I don't think we'll find that at the market, but I need some sort of like Christmassy tree behind them because this is just silly. so good. You're on a video. Ooh, what did you get? Which one? Ooh, a raclette.
Raclette, but it has a little bit of salami in it.
Ooh.
Cornichons.
Is there sauerkraut? No, I don't see sauerkraut. And these are just
You got with bacon.
Loaded bacon cheese. I thought go big or go home, so.
Dang.
We just got back from the market a little bit ago, and the only thing I got was a mug. This year's Chris Kindle Market mug. It's really cute. I love how it's like tall. I think it'll be a really fun hot cocoa mug. But it says Chris Kindle Market on it. Very cute. Good colors. The guy that I was looking for specifically for the little figurines was not there. So I'm gonna just go online and see if he has an online presence. Fingers crossed. Also, I came home to an order. This is the Treehouse Fiber Arts World. But an order, a huge order of more Lori Holt chunky thread arrived. So that means I will be getting that in the shop. These are colorways that I sold out during last week's extravaganza. But oh, I love this plum color. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's plum. This is chamomile. I got a ton of chamomile. Y'all who are doing crochet blankets love chamomile. And also love, I think this is wheat. Nope, this is linen. I love that linen color. What else is in here? I got, ooh, yes. And you all love this cider color. I do too. It's been a great color for fall. Lots of cider. I think this is honey. Honey is a very popular one. And then there's something pink down here. Is this peony? Yep. Peony. Oh, Lori Holt has over 56 colors now. I have them all in my shop. Ooh, I got more Schoolhouse Red too, which is such a great red. All her reds are awesome. Her regular red is such a great Christmas color. Yeah, anyways, it's a really nice cotton weight. It's sport weight. It's called chunky thread. I know that kind of confuses us knitters, but it's really a sport weight, and I've used it held double, and it creates a worsted to Aran weight. I made a pillow out in my living room using it held double, and I've used it in a bunch of things while I'm here. I made this bag. This is just it's held single, and Lori Holt has a tutorial on her YouTube channel how to make this particular square. And then I was just having fun making her squircles, I think that's what she calls these, into a coaster set, which is kind of fun. Oh my gosh, while we're talking about chunky thread, you also use chunky thread for punch needle, and you hold it single. And I have finished the 4 kind of seasons. I think this one is spring. This is summer. This is fall. And this one's the winter one. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but they're done. So then while I had my my frame out, I was like, oh, why don't I start something new from the sewing one? So I put it on. This is the back. Punched it, forgetting that when you're punching, the right side is actually the back side and everything is backwards. So I'm either going to leave it as is and display that side and have a chuckle every time I look at it in my wool room, or I'll trim this up and this can be the side. You really could use either side, and all you have to do is trim down. We'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. But yeah, wasn't thinking, was moving a little too fast. All right, so that's it. I've got to get to work, and I will catch up with you later. Let's open up an advent or two, shall we? We are going to do first Legacy Fiber Arts Minis and Movies. 4 is the movie Mystic Pizza. These are movies of the 80s. And what did Sue come up with? Ooh, very pretty. Very pretty. All right, let's do a couple from the top 12 album rewind. Let's do 3 and 4 today. 3 is Tracy Chapman, and 4 is 3 is Tracy Chapman. 4 is Tiger Lily. Natalie Merchant. Ooh, earth tones. I'd like a whole sweater in this, please. And 4, Tiger Lily, the album by Natalie Merchant. Ooh. Gorgeous. These are so fun. Did I tell you that this Top 12 album rewind came with one of my favorite pens when I was a little kid? This is so cool. Love these. And a slap bracelet. And then I found this little guy. Trolls. Oh my gosh. Anyway, there you have it.